Oh my God.
No gangs, no prisoners, baby. Look at that. What the hell? They can try, but they'll never take.
Homemade carne asada nachos. Die for, guys. Look at that. Enough talking, let's move. Welcome back to Tastee Motive TV, man. Today we got a special video. Carne asada nachos, homemade, courtesy of crystalxoxo, guys. No games, no prisoners. Let's go ahead and give the first bite. Look at that right there. We got. Oh, let's tell them what's in there first.
So they're carne asada. They're fries. They're like basically fried nachos. So it has fries, beans, asada, cheese, guacamole, sour cream.
All right, guys. So let's dig in. Let's give it a shot. Ready? You want chile first?
Yeah, let me try like this first.
All right. So let's try it like this first, guys. Here we go. Oh.
Here you go.
Let's get some sour cream. I haven't got any piece of the meats right here. I'm going to show you guys. Check that out. Look at that. Oh my.
There you go.
Pretty good. That shit's damn good. I'm going to add some chile. Some of you might not like this, but I do. There you go. We're going to get straight into a story time, guys. I want you guys just to check this out. Look at that right there. Oh, man. Look at this.
Good. It's very good, you guys.
The flavors that I taste is the crunchiness, kind of like the hardness, crunchiness of the fries, the marinade from the steak, the sour cream with the sourness, the cheese on top of the sour cream combining together with the guacamole and the homemade beans are to die for, guys. Are to die for. Look at that.
The meat's really good too. Has a lot of flavor.
Yeah.
Very good.
There's some guacamole in here, guys. Check it out. Check it out. Get some chile, because I'm a real Mexicano. Look at that. Excuse me. Let's get into the story time. So Crystal and I had just met. We weren't, well, not just met, but we were in the beginning phases, would you say, of our relationship?
Yeah.
In the beginning phases of our relationship. My favorite rapper back in the day, well, not back in the day, but like 2012, was French Montana before he blew up. Before anyone knew who he was. Passing the chile? And before anyone knew who he was, it was me and my homie's favorite rapper. So my boy had hit me up, and he was like, he was single. He was like, hey, what's up? Montana's coming into town. Let's go ahead and go. Let's go. Whoop de whoop. And I was like, all right, yeah, let's go. And it was at the Key Club in Los Angeles, where he was going to perform at. So I hit her up. Go ahead, tell him what I told you.
It was like, he was telling me that French Montana was gonna be at Key Club, and if I wanted to go. And I was just like, yeah. So he bought the tickets, and it was like a month in advance, no? Like we planned it out.
Yeah, we planned it out. It was announced in October. We planned it out like a month in advance. Bought the tickets, loaded it up. I said, you going with me? We going. She already knew I liked Montana, you feel me? So she's like, yeah. We rolling. And so we went, picked up my boy. My boy was single, so tell him about your friend.
Well, yeah, I had originally what my good friend at the time back then, she was supposed to go. We asked her to go, but she couldn't go. I don't know what happened. I don't remember what happened. So last minute, I didn't want to go by myself. It would have been awkward, you know. To go.
You didn't want to go by yourself. You mean he didn't want to go by himself?
Well, yeah. it would have been awkward for me just to be with him and his friend three willing it. So
my boy had just breaking up with his girl basically, so he wasn't really talking to anybody at that time.
yeah, so I asked my friend, she wanted to go, and so she ended up was like, oh, all right. She ended up being a designated driver for us. So
And my boy was like, "Hey, tell your girlfriend to try to get me a girl for that day. You know, right now I just broke up not too recently, and you know I don't have really no one to go with if we're gonna roll." Fast forward, guys. Get to the club, man. This shit is packed. I mean, packed. Bottle service, throwing money in the air,
yeah,
buying bottles like crazy in the center of the club. It's a great atmosphere. We're waiting outside for like, I don't know, about an hour.
yeah.
We actually went and waited. It was like a restaurant, right? Where we went into.
It was like a little
What did we buy? Did we buy anything?
I think a beer. No, you guys bought a beer. I can't remember.
It was a nice, elegant restaurant we went into,
Yeah.
and we bought a beer. And yeah, it was like an elegant spot. I don't remember what it was, man, but it was nice in there. And then so we went into line. Anyways, fast forward, man. We get into the club, man. The atmosphere is popping. It's dope. There's people everywhere. It's crowded, man. And I'm thinking, like, what am I gonna drink? What am I gonna drink? What are we gonna drink? Shall I say? So my ass, I went and started getting straight Patron.
No, what did we go first do? First, we went on the on top upstairs, and what did we do?
Oh, I don't remember that.
We ate.
Oh yeah, we went
ate.
upstairs. We had an 8.
Yeah, we ate.
We had an 8. So, do you remember what we ate?
I can't remember. I think it was like appetizers, no? Like no, it was like a burger.
I think we had a burger. Yeah.
It was a burger, yeah. It was pretty good too. But go ahead and tell them.
So we went up there. We went back down. The boys started getting straight Patron in a cup, bro. On the rocks. No chaser, bro. No chaser. Nothing. Straight Patron. She was getting mixed drinks. Dude, we got there like at 9:30. He didn't come out till like what? Almost 1?
Yeah,
Like
1 o'clock.
12:30, man. That whole time, man, I must have drank like 6 or 7 glasses of that, bro. Straight, like $12 a glass. We were getting buzzed, right?
Yeah.
My boy was having a good time. We were having a good time, man. The atmosphere was great, man. They were bumping a bunch of music. A couple people had performed,
Yeah.
but they were like low end, low key, underground. So they were cool. And then, so we're chilling, man, and everyone's like, "All right, well, where's the way? This was gonna come out." Everyone started getting kind of antsy after a while, like, because technically he was late.
Yeah.
He was supposed to show up at 11, but in clubs they never show up on time. So we're just chilling right there, and then the host comes out. He's like, "All right, so what's cracking? You over to get this shit popping?" My boy had brought some bud. FYI, the club smelled like straight bud. Everybody was smoking. Not everybody, but
Well, to top it off, that club we went to, it's ghetto. It's not your typical club. It's kind of ratchet. So
yeah.
you see a little bit of everything going on right there.
And the meat is good, man. So you trying to get it popping? You ready to get it popping? And they're like, "Get your hands up." My boy already had rolled up a blunt. So it was me, Crystal was in front of me, then him and the other girl. And I had just read up on a new Patron glass. So I was cool, I was cool. He came out and started performing it, man. That shit was really dope, man. The atmosphere turned up nasty. I was buzzed, having a good time. My boy sparked the blunt. I hadn't smoked. Prior to that, I hadn't smoked in like, I think almost 4 years, 4.5 years.
Yeah.
I refused to smoke because I was over it. And man, I felt so good. I was so happy that I was seeing my favorite rapper. We were right up close too. Right up close, man. Like, I don't know, maybe 10 feet. He sparked the blunt. And I had told him, he's like, I'm gonna bring bud. I'm not gonna smoke, fool. I'm not gonna smoke, bro. I'm good. I'm not gonna smoke. And then he was like, all right, whatever. So I was already feeling buzzed, your boy. You know, he sparked the blunt, man. And he sparked the blunt. I remember him hitting that shit. And he was hitting it, and he looked at me like that. And then I said, man, I was like, man, that first hit I took, my lungs, like, bro. I remember like kind of coughing. He started kind of laughing. I was like, man, whatever, bro. This food's performing. We're still drinking. We're passing the blunt back and forth. I'm starting to get faded. Starting to remember what it felt like to be all high and drunk at the same time. We're chilling. And if you know French Montana, he signed to a particular record. This rapper, French Montana was signed to this rapper. Who was that rapper? Out of nowhere, bro, we're chilling. We're having a good time. Out of nowhere, P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, Sean Combs comes out of nowhere, bro, singing the same song with him. And I'm like, damn, you know, I've never been around a rapper that big. You know, I mean, that's a legend right there. Yeah. He was a legend. I totally didn't expect that. It was a surprise. Yeah. He came out. The crowd went crazy, bro. The crowd went crazy, bro. You know, they started rapping together. My boy was like, yeah. You know, so it was crazy, man. The party went crazy, man. Yeah. We're rapping. We're having a good-ass time, man. They finished rapping. And at the end, he had a meet and greet. I even have a picture still from the meet and greet.
You should try to insert it for them.
Yeah. So they were, that'd be a good idea, actually, inserting it. Anyway, so he's like, we're having a meet and greet, yada, 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 at the end of the show. Come up, you want to meet French Montana, blah, 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 blah. Anyways, got to meet French Montana. Got a picture with him, shook his hand. I was hella happy. Look at that. This is better. She always prepares sure better than my shit. My shit just throws it on there.
I told you let me do it, and you're like, he likes his way. I don't know.
Anyways, so I meet him. We get a handshake, post up, get a picture, and then club is over. We bounce out. At this point, bro, we even stopped at a liquor.
I don't remember that.
We stopped at a liquor right there. At this point, I was high. I was faded. I was drunk. I had like 9 glasses of Patron in me. No lie, bro. Straight Patron on the ice. I didn't want no chasers. And we went cruising. Ended up getting lost off of, I don't know, off in Bel Air. It wasn't Bel Air. Bel Air's over there. It was Wilshire by Beverly Hills. We ended up at the was in Wilshire. Sunset.
Oh, Sunset.
That club was off Sunset. Yeah. We ended up going in Sunset to the big ass mansion. He's like, I don't know where to go. I don't know. She was kind of buzzed too. She was drinking a little bit. Okay, yeah. She was kind of buzzed too, right? She was a little drunk.
Yeah, she was.
With her mixed drink. And we got lost in Sunset, man. If you know where Sunset is in downtown, it's like by Hollywood. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful place. We got lost, man. Laughing our ass off, having a good time, man. We drove back to the crib and chilled a little while long. It was an overall good experience. I don't know if you've ever been in a club. I don't know if you've ever been in a club, man, have a good time like that, man. Maybe I don't condone smoking weed anymore. I don't know if you've ever been in a club like that, man. You're having a good time, smoking weed, drinking liquor, seeing your favorite person perform, whether it's a rap person, band, musical, karaoke, whatever that could be, man. It's a great experience, man. If you never had that experience, go out there and do it. It's worth it, man. I think we're done at this point, guys. This was just way too heavy. It was so good, so tender. What are your thoughts, your final closing thoughts?
Oh, mine? Oh, I'm sorry. It was good, you guys. Really good. Next time I'll just try to make my fries a little bit more thinner. But I think overall it's good. I didn't want to make them too thin because then they break apart. You take them out the fire. What did you think of them?
It was good. Man, we done about here, man. That's gonna wrap it up. She's about to take a masa. I'm just playing. We're done though. That's gonna wrap up the video. Hope you enjoyed this quick story time and those asada fries, man. Till next time, and nobody loves you. Tasty loves you. Peace.